Sarah today.
Hello.
We are currently in the bus stop between Manuel Antonio and Quepos, and today we are going on a walking tour of Manuel Antonio. I have been waiting to do this for so long now, essentially since I did my walking tour of Quepos, but I had to really get a lot of courage to go and do this walk because it is pure mountains.
It is, yeah, guys, it's gonna be a struggle, but we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Yeah.
We've got it. We also have the help of Montonciar, who's gonna be allowing us to check the bus times so that we don't have to walk up all the mountains. We're gonna be able to take the bus at some points here and there. We're also gonna be showing you guys where all of the bus stops are, all of our favorite spots to go and check out, where you can get a taxi. We're pretty much going to try and get across everything. If you have any questions, you can pop them down in the comment section if we miss anything, but let's get this tour started.
Montonciar is an application that gets you into the know of the Manuel Antonio area. It provides all the information you need about getting around in bus, shares local activities, restaurants, and even has a map of all the beaches that the area has to offer. So they have a live map. Each of the buses in the area have a live GPS attached to them, and they will tell you exactly where they are on the live map. They come around about every 15 minutes. There's a bus schedule where you can see what time each bus is leaving the bus station. As I said, we're going to be showing you each and every one of the bus stops along the way today and all of the special points along the way. So the bus is on its way now. I don't know if I actually mentioned we're hopping on the bus right away because we are essentially getting on to one of the main hills, and there's really not a lot happening there, so we're gonna take pretty much one stop and then get out, and then that's where we're truly gonna start our hike.
Oh my god.
And yes, you still have to wear a mask on the buses.
Yeah.
As of right now in April. This was literally like one stop off of where we were in Quepos. It is super bright here, and there's other buses coming. But here is Villa Pájaro Azul, and essentially there are a lot of apartments where you can rent or Airbnbs and such like that. So if you're looking for it, it is right there.
And beautiful Quepos views as well.
Yes, it has incredible views of the ocean, Quepos. Depends on which one you get, but it's a really nice place. Wow, it is sunny. There's also properties here that you can purchase if you're wondering. And then, right in front of us here, let me turn you guys around. Right in front of us here is Hostel Plinio. And then there also is a bar/restaurant up there called Maracas. But this is a great little bar to go, and I think they have tacos that are pretty good, and I like to get the gordita cerveza. So we actually walked back a little bit from where the bus let us out, so I'll let you know exactly where the bus stop was. Something also to keep in mind about walking around Manuel Antonio, and one of the benefits to taking the bus, is that there's literally no sidewalks. So the roads are pretty thin. If a bus is coming down, you pretty much have to jump into the bush. Like, we're walking on grass right now. So this is why we do recommend to take a bus, because you're not gonna have to worry about being in the jungle or walking in the jungle. You never know what you're gonna step across. But also something I have noticed is that a lot of people come here extremely worried about snakes and stuff being right on the side of the road. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've never actually had that experience. Aside from them unfortunately being road killed. So it's something that you don't have to be super worried about, but maybe just be aware more than anything. And we're crossing. All right, so we are coming up to Bamboo Jam and Hotel Tabulia Tree. I'm out of breath already, good. I think this is a fairly good priced hotel, right?
Yes, and it's also really nice. Have you gone to the pool yet?
No.
The pool's really nice, and it's actually a pretty cheap menu.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, but that's the same as Bamboo Jam?
No, Bamboo Jam is right down
It's totally
here.
separate. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I've been to Bamboo Jam a few times, and I like it there. a good local experience with live music. By the way, the bus driver let us out just over there, but I don't think that's technically a stop because, you know, we're VIP, we know the town. If you're really nice to the guy and you can communicate well with him, he will essentially let you out anywhere that he is able to, but he can't promise that, so. But the real stop is right here. If you see those two ladies standing there, that's where the real stop is. And this is Bamboo Jam. So if you don't know where you're going and you're looking for a bus stop, or you need to tell the bus driver to be around here, you would say Bamboo Jam. And this is actually one of the bus stops that's actually marked. Yeah. There's a lot of bus stops that are not marked at all, hence us doing this for you guys, or you downloading the app Monton CR, because all of the stops are listed there for you guys. All right, we are crossing again because once again there's no sidewalks. This is what we're looking at. And we're coming up here to Castillo de la Riviera. And they have apartments, or I believe they also have Airbnbs here, right?
Yes.
And it's kind of like a hostel vibe in the sense where they have a shared kitchen, shared space, and then you have your own room kind of thing. And this place is owned by French Canadians, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. One thing you might notice if you come walking along here is a lot of cars are honking at you. And you're probably like, why are they bothering me? And okay, maybe you're a really beautiful person, I don't know, maybe they're checking you out, I don't know. I mean, come on, look at us. But in all likelihood, they're trying to give you a ride for a low price. So, I mean, that's up to you. If you want to do that, go for it. But it's not necessarily recommended to people who are not familiar with the area or familiar with the driver, because you never know. You just never know. I would recommend going on the bus over that. Yeah. If not, maybe a red taxi.
Exactly.
Here we are in front of Mamma Mia and Hotel Mimos. I heard that this place is really cheap and really good quality.
Really?
Mm-hmm. One of my friends from a long time ago told me that.
I haven't gone back. I went once, like in 2010, to the pool.
Oh wow.
It was a really nice pool, though.
Yeah, I think that's what they mentioned.
Yeah. And then I just never went back.
So, a couple years ago when we had a lot of rain, this entire road fell down from erosion. Pretty wild. But now it's brand new, so they actually fixed this road faster than anything I've ever seen fixed before. Alright guys, we've walked too much, we're exhausted. Just kidding.
Been too much.
But we are gonna stop into here at Mono Azul, or at least the restaurant at Mono Azul, and we're gonna grab a smoothie, get something cold to drink. It's hot, and then the next bus stop is just right in front of us, so we will get there in a second. There is a bus stop right behind me here that you can access from Tico Tico Villas. And inside that road, there's a whole bunch of Airbnbs that you can get to as well. But once we're passing that, I will show you guys a bit more in detail. We've got our drinks, guys, our fresh juice.
Finally.
For what, 8 a.m.? Sarah's got the piña, pineapple. I've got the sandia, watermelon. Oh, that is so good.
Yeah.
And we continue.
And we continue. Now we're all freshened up. We had our cocktails. We're in a good mood.
I wish. It's too early for that, guys. It's too early for that. Yeah. We have proper lives to live. Alright, so as I was mentioning earlier, this is one of the bus stops here And here's the little supermarket, so if you guys need to buy anything, you can go and get your water, beer, liquor, Pepsi, tour info, Coke, snacks, bakery, and coffee right there.
Wow. Why do we need a grocery store if we don't need it at all?
I mean, it's an all-in-one stop.
Exactly.
And then this is the road I was talking about. This leads to Hotel California, and then there's also quite a few different Airbnbs if you continue down that road. Yeah, actually almost lived down there once. Here is also the road that takes you to Calle Vieja. This is the old road through Manuel Antonio to access Manuel Antonio, but they have built this one here, so nobody really uses that old one anymore. It's very skinny and not very convenient for most traffic, but if there's any issues on this road, they send you down that one.
Exactly.
The buses don't go up that one, only this main one, unless they absolutely have to because of something happening.
Oh, and then also down Calle Vieja, you access Playa La Marcha.
Yes, there we go. And actually on the Monton CR app, there is a little list of all of the different beaches you can go to in the area. Here's one of the bus stops that you can get off at. This is towards the beach. We're walking towards the beach. Everybody's honking!
Oh, that's Mauricio. Mauricio's a great pal.
Oh, he's gonna be so happy that I mentioned him.
We mentioned you. You're famous now.
All right, let's turn the camera around here. We're just going around a curve. And we're coming up to Jara Hotel. And from there, we're gonna pass Gaia and a few different things. But actually, I'm pretty sure you can access Playa La Marcha from here as well now, right? I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. And we actually went to that beach when we did the Reto Mai Challenge hike.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna put the link somewhere up here in the top corner that you guys can click on and check that out. And once again, we're trekking through the non-sidewalked area. Yeah, you gotta be careful with the curves here because drivers can't always see. And they tend to drive a little fast. So we're coming up to Jara. This is a really neat little boutique hotel that has an art gallery. I believe they have a pool somewhere back there. And again, only 15 minutes walking to the beach or so. Or sorry, driving, I should say. Okay, here's where things get tricky. Let's cross the street. Go, go! Yeah, cute little hotel. And one thing that I should mention is a lot of places here say that the beach is literally 5 minutes walking. So today we're gonna prove that wrong. Yes. Because it is most definitely not 5 minutes walking. I would say from here you could easily spend maybe up to an hour walking, I would say. Yara,
One of the art dealers now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty neat little garden.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things about walking along here is that you get to see a lot of the jungle. I mean, you could consider this almost like a Manuel Antonio National Park tour.
Yeah.
If you go at the right time, you might see some monkeys, see a sloth. You never know.
Look, like 3 toucans just went by.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and we're hitting Gaia, which is the
Gaia. Oh, right. I have a video there as well. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll put the link up here.
Right up there, guys. Go quick.
And then here is the TT Condos. They have lots of apartments here if any of you guys are looking for apartments.
Monthly rentals.
Monthly rentals. I think Airbnbs probably too, right?
Airbnbs,
Yeah.
Yes.
And here's the Coyaba Tropical. I actually don't know too much about this place, but it looks nice actually.
It looks pretty nice, yes.
Whenever I drive by, I never think about it. So I'll get it up though.
Yeah, it's very private.
If you're looking for privacy, this might be your place. So yeah, here we are coming up to Gaia, and one of the bus stops is actually right here. This is one of the bus stops that you will not see.
Yeah, that is not.
It's not obvious at all. So if you need to get out, tell the bus driver Gaia and he'll know exactly where to go. And this is the entrance to Gaia Hotel. This is a very, well, a more or less upscale hotel in the area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, a bus.
Oh, there's the bus right there. You'll generally notice that the bus drivers are all very friendly. As long as you treat them right with basic respect, they'll do the same for you. And once you get to know them, they'll honk at you and wave to you every single time they pass by.
They're really
every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Check out this awesome art. Look at that beautiful wildlife. And this is Colibri. Trust me guys, it doesn't take too long to get well known around here. We're in a very small town. And I think we'll probably end up seeing a lot of people that we know today.
We will, for sure.
Or at least getting shouted
Especially
at
right
them.
Now, 9 is when everyone is going to their work.
Exactly.
Concierge, doctors,
even the police are chipping at us. Here's the Bosco Bar. I don't know too much about this place either, but I know it's a hotel, or like a place to stay at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're essentially missing our bus right now. We didn't check the app, we're not paying attention. We should really be paying attention, but that's okay. We need to take our time too.
Yeah.
And if you see where the bus is right now, that's actually the stop. That's where we're gonna be getting on in a few minutes. And this building has been in very bad condition for a very long time. And they're finally doing something here.
The disco club, new disco
Really?
coming. Yes.
Oh
yes,
my
yes.
God.
Ready to dance?
What will it be called? Do you know yet?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh
my God.
Exciting.
Next month. Alright guys.
Probably just in time for the
You heard
video.
it here, yeah. Next month, Ecstasy.
We'll see you guys at nighttime. So we just got like a full-blown tour of the soon-to-be nightclub. So we're right in front of, what's it called? Modern Primitive Living. You can get some fine furnitures and decorative pieces for your house.
From Indonesia.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
They should say that right on the front. That's surprising.
Yeah. They have incredible pieces in there, wooden pieces, cement pieces. It's amazing.
Cool.
My friend Maya works there.
Oh really?
She can be the plug.
I
just
had
in
no
case.
idea.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So here's another bus stop to show you. This one's going towards Quepos, and we're actually going to be hopping on right on the other side. This one is stopped right in front of Amigos del Rio. There's another busman giving us a thumbs up. We know all the busmans.
You know.
And here, let me show you Amigos del Rio. This is a massive building. So here you can get your tours to go rafting, etc. What else do they do? Do you know? Is it just rafting?
Cool, Amigos del Rio? They do rafting, ocean kayaking.
A little bit of
they also
everything.
have the 10-in-1 adventure park.
Nice man letting us pass, being careful, looking both ways. Alright, let's go check out this little souvenir shop. That is what it is, right?
Yeah, and it's also the reception. In here that you can rent monthly if people want to come here.
There you go, guys.
Super close to the bus stop, so.
And Ronnie's Place. This is the road to Ronnie's Place, as well as Vista Dorada, which is located in the place where Ronnie's Place used to be, and now there is a new Ronnie's Place location. And we're gonna wait for the bus. So we're gonna basically go from here where we are, just up the road to Hotel Villa Lirio. And that's where we're gonna walk around just a little bit because there's some stuff there to show you. We might actually just walk from there to the end, but let's just see how far we get here. On the way there, we're gonna be passing Teva Hotel. We're also gonna be passing Valle Pura Vida, where you can access a waterfall. It's kind of an unknown waterfall that some people can go to. You just have to trek through the forest a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna wait for the bus. It should be, well, it's in Quepos, so it's probably gonna be about 10 minutes. We've got some time, guys. Alright guys, so we just got off the bus at the Villa Lirio stop. So, if you guys have an Airbnb in Villa Lirio, this is basically an entire neighborhood just on the other side of the street here. You can kind of see here, this is the hotel, Villa Lirio. But you're gonna go down the street that's kind of next to it, adjacent to it. And there's all kinds of apartments, it's a full-blown neighborhood. There's a lot of houses, a few different little restaurants, sodas kind of things.
Yes.
Corner stores.
Oh girl, did I tell you? They're building a new cafe restaurant down the road. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah.
Guys, we have some stuff getting done around here. Alright, right now, we've got Phoenix Tattoo. This is an incredible viewing point here. You can probably see the ocean from here. And we've got Cozy. A lot of people come here to learn Spanish or teach Spanish or teach English, or I don't know, it's kind of a mix, right? Yeah. And then actually down this road right next to the Cozy building is how you get to Tropical 32, which is a cool little bar with a swimming pool and a really nice view. So
Very, very local.
yes.
You guys can get like
cheap food, cheap
patacones.
beer.
Yeah, cheap food.
Delicious.
Some little bocas, like Tico bocas, and there's always Latin music going on, and
Yeah,
all
it's
the
really
locals
fun.
are always here, so
It's a good place to be.
a good place to be if you want to actually have the local experience, meet some locals,
Yes.
go to some places. We're all really friendly and want to give you the best experience.
Yes. We're here to make you guys have a good time.
Yes.
We're actually
mean-
also right across the street from Manuel Antonio Bilingual School. So that's like a school for younger people. Children. Children.
Children, yeah, for younger people.
We've got the church. This is the
like-
local church.
The heart of Manuel Antonio.
Yes, this is like downtown Manuel Antonio. Don't get confused with Quepos and Manuel Antonio. Oh my goodness. And this happens a lot. There's a lot of loud motorcycles that come along here. And here we have our soccer field. And then here's a bus stop right here to get down to Quepos from Manuel Antonio. This is one of the nicer bus stops that we have in the area.
And then there's some restaurants and some supermarkets.
Yeah. Right here we've got Vista Verde. This place is fairly new, I think about a year old now. Nice place to hang out and grab a beer. Not open yet, so no beers yet. And then here's one of our Super Joseph markets. So you can get snacks, drinks, whatever you need before you hit the beach. And then right in front of it, we've got the Pura Vida, which is essentially the same thing, just a different company.
Should we turn over to this side?
Yeah, let's cross. So here we've got our next bus stop. This is the main bus stop that you're gonna take from Manuel Antonio to the beach if you're in the area. A lot of people wait at that one. And then here we have, this is an Airbnb actually. And then we've got Santa Plancha hamburgers. Nice new sign. Pizza. And the famous moose money. If you want your bread, sweets, all that kind of stuff. And here's the famous El Angel soda. Everyone goes here to get their typical Costa Rica meal while they're on vacation.
Casados, gallo pintos, you name it.
All the yummies. And then here's a hotel here, Flor Blanca. I haven't heard too much about this place. And we are coming up to the larger Super Joseph Market. Oh, and here comes the bus that takes you to San Jose. You can catch that bus from the beach or even where that bus stop was towards Quepos that we just showed you guys. Do you have to buy a ticket before you get on that bus?
Yes,
okay.
you do.
You have to buy a ticket, guys.
Downtown Quepos.
Exactly. You can get that in the main bus station. So this Super Joseph has a lot of Americanized products. It is a little bit on the pricier side of things because of that, because they have a lot of imported products and because of the location. This is, like I said, the downtown. How are you feeling so far?
I am feeling very, very hot. I am in need of a michelada.
Oh my god.
Michelada, which is pretty freaking good right now.
Ooh. Let's find a spot where we can grab one.
Okay.
I think most bars don't open until 11 a.m., correct?
Yeah, that's the thing.
So we'll see what we can do. Here's another hotel sort of spot that's, I think they have Airbnbs or they have their stuff on Airbnb. They have some cool art if you want to take pictures. And here, right behind me here, is the entrance to a very cool sunset spot. It's kind of like right on a farm and it's kind of tricky to get down, dusty and slippery. But if you get there, you're gonna see a nice sunset. This is actually where we entered when we went to do our hike down to the secret beach with Mama Sue when she wore rubber gloves to cross a river. One thing I do want to mention that I see constantly is people always try to cross right at this curve. And I'm gonna tell you now, you probably shouldn't do that.
It's a very, very like sharp curve, so cars won't be able to see you if you're crossing. You can just walk in either sides. There's plenty of space. Oh well, there's the bus coming right now.
Here comes passing by. That's the same guy who took us in the morning.
Yeah, didn't you see him? He was
waving
like this to the camera. But so see, there's plenty of space. It's not like you're gonna get run over on this spot.
Yeah, like.
And then this is a more.
On the other side, it's sunnier, of course, but
exactly.
It's pretty much the same. But yeah, like if you're gonna cross, at least wait until you're certain that the drivers can see you before they're turning the corner, because. You end up, I see so many people just running through the corner, like right on the curve, and the cars have to like stop and like honk at them because they can't see the people crossing.
Oh, just two neat little places.
Yeah, they have Airbnbs, I think, as well, or like rentals. And then here is our magnificent viewing spot. You probably recognize this because we come here all the time. Just gonna come off the road a little bit. And this is a really great spot if you want to come and see a sunset. You've probably seen many of my sunset pictures and stories on Instagram from here. Around 5:30, there's a lot of people here. This place is brand new. La Flor del Café. I haven't tried it yet. Have you?
I've heard that a casado costs like 6,000 per month.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Maybe a little bit pricey. But maybe we'll go and try a coffee one day. A coffee couldn't be too much. And as you guys can see here, we've got mangoes all over the ground because we're about a month away from mango season.
Oh, and a new bar?
Yeah, this place is called Drunken Monkey. This is like just a couple months old, I believe. And I've seen that they have some posts for like parties and stuff. I'm not a partier, as you guys know. And here's Victoria's restaurant.
Gourmet Italian restaurant.
Gourmet Italian. And we've got the Pacific Colonial. This is, I think, another place where you can get Airbnbs, if not rent. And there's a sign right there if you guys want to screen capture that. And this is a brand new souvenir shop. Hooey, it is a hot day, guys.
It is a very hot day. I'm like, are your eyes squinting as well?
Yes. This is one of the more popular restaurants in the area, the Falafel Bar. They have really good food. They have options for everybody. If you are vegan, vegetarian, if you eat meat, whatever you are, they've got it. And then this is all new, this little strip here. There's a little spa, surf shop, souvenirs. All of this stuff in such a small little area. You guys almost don't even have to leave the area.
Pretty much.
Crazy enough.
Supermarkets. Oh, and then we're gonna get the pharmacy next.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to the pharmacy soon.
But yeah, Tulamar.
Tulamar Hotel. This is one of the
number one TripAdvisors.
Yes, and like
family
the biggest property of hotels that we have in the area. And they're building something here. I don't know what they're gonna be building. Like, look here, past this. I don't know if you've seen it.
Maybe like an extension of this?
I saw the guy, the owner of El Angel, here a lot. So maybe he's doing something here.
Oh, yeah.
Some new constructions. There's a lot of new stuff going on lately.
Yes, very, very exciting.
This is a good thing, guys. Manuel Antonio needs this.
Yeah.
And actually, this is a good point where if you want to see Las Lapas, the scarlet macaws.
Oh.
They come and they live in that dead tree there, and sometimes they fly out into that tree, or even that tree. So in the evenings you can maybe see them there. Hooey! We're getting close to the bank, guys. Another Airbnb. Wow. Half these places do have Airbnbs, right?
Yeah.
For the most part.
No, yeah, this one for sure. I had a couple friends that stayed here from Canada.
Oh, okay.
It was beautiful.
Okay, good to know, good to know. And here's Ape. This is like a good little bar slash tapas restaurant.
Another spa.
Really good vibe.
Level.
Oh yeah.
And then
we've got the Pura Vida.
And organic market.
And organic. Ooh la la. If you like your organic products, head there. Alright guys, you can get some souvenirs here. You can get a shirt that says Pura fucking vida. Oh, and here's the famous Barbaroja. You can come here for a really nice sunset and snack.
Tuesday burgers.
Do you vouch for it?
Yes, very, very good.
Alright, delicious. What's today? Ah, it's Wednesday. I almost got excited. And here we have another souvenir shop. This is actually like a little outlet area with a few different shops. And inside there's a brand new raw vegan, well, I don't know if it's totally raw, but definitely vegan cafe slash restaurant slash juice bar.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. I tried it one time. Pretty good. Here we've got an ice cream shop for all you ice cream lovers. Here's where you're gonna rent a car. Economy. And more souvenir, more souvenir, more souvenir, and then Japanese food.
It's funny, I feel like I'm seeing all this for the first time. I'm like, whoa, that's there? Oh my god, what? I did not see that before.
Oh look, this is new. So they just like put all this nice stuff outside here for the Enzo sushi. I think it used to be here, but they changed it, right?
This is where my friend Tony Calvo, Son Duo, they're a musical band. They play here, I think it's every Tuesday.
Ah.
I have to double check on that, but
We'll put it in the description once we know.
They're great.
We'll get a firm answer for you guys.
Live Latin music, really.
Oh la la. And here's also the famous Cafe Milagro. The roastery is just down in Quepos, and then here they have the restaurant. And then we've got Samui. This is a comfortable shady bus stop that we can sit in for a second and just catch our breath. Ooh, it's hot. So here's one of the bus stops that we were just chilling at for a bit, and here comes the bus. What is the chance of that? And on the other side down there by the Varuna place is the other bus stop. Alright guys, so I'm gonna come back here tomorrow and we're gonna go down this way because, let's be fair, this is ridiculous what I'm actually trying to do here. So here's the little plaza. Good morning everyone, welcome to the future. Today is a couple days after the Manuel Antonio walking tour and we just went along here along the main road. I'm at the plaza right now where I mentioned that I would be going down this other road that leads down to Bizans, and there's a few Airbnbs, hotels, and it's something I want to show you guys. It's something that I find necessary to know about the area of Manuel Antonio because it's very likely that you will be coming down this way at some point in time during your stay here. So we're gonna start our little walk down here and we're gonna show you what it's all about. So here at part of the plaza, we have a supermarket, pharmacy, galleries with like things that you can buy, Lambretta pizza, and there's also real estate offices, not just the one that we showed you guys. And in that little nook up there is a yoga studio where you can go do yoga, get massages, and all sorts of treatments. And here we are passing Emilio's Cafe. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but we have spoken about this in my reviews of restaurants in Manuel Antonio, and that's actually one of my favorite spots to check out. And they completely redesigned this. They have a lot more parking than they used to. It used to be literally right up on the road, but not anymore. They've made it a bit more bigger, I believe, a little bigger. And here's an Airbnb. And actually, if you see this right next to us, we've got Los Altos Hotel and condos, but you can get there from the main road. And right now we're actually coming up to Hotel La Mariposa, and this is one of the nicer hotels. I haven't personally been there, but you can go there for dinner and stuff too. And supposedly it's like an experience, so I might recommend that to you, but I should try it first. So one thing that is very important to let you guys know about this road is that there is no bus service basically the hotels that are here can offer you guys shuttles, but I think they have certain schedules for that, so it's not going to be like an all day, all night thing. And this walk can be a little bit strenuous if you're not super fit and ready to climb hills, because this goes all the way down. And of course, when you go down, you must go up. So a lot of people actually go down this road to do exercise, which is really a good idea because coming back up is not easy. I mean, at least it's road, but you also have to be careful because the road is super thin here and cars tend to drive fast, especially when they're trying to go and pick up guests quickly and get them to their tours and activities and such. So just be aware of that. Don't be walking in the middle of the road. Here we're coming up to Mango Moon, which is one of the hotels in the area. It's pretty cute. And like this little house right in front of us, I believe you can rent it out. It's like a cheaper place for students. Here it actually says right here, studio for rent. If you guys are interested, take a screenshot of that. And then we're gonna come along this curve. One of the best things about this little area though, this one main road, is that there's so much wildlife. There are so many monkeys. If you come here early enough in the morning, you'll hear the howler monkeys, the Congos, like crazy. And here's a little offshoot here. I've never been down there. Be daring if you want. It does say private property, so maybe don't. Respect the people. And then monkeys, the other kind of monkeys that you can see here are the squirrel monkeys, little brown ones. They're so cute. They're usually all over the place here. Let's see if we can find some. And here's a newer hotel, Jungle Vista. One thing you'll find about the hotels that are down this road is that they're definitely a lot more boutique-y, especially in this little section. As we go further down, you'll see some of the larger hotels that are not boutique-y at all. There's also a lot of villas that you can rent out as Airbnbs or find them online. And these are really, really nice places. They're definitely going to be a bit more on the higher end of price ranges. I'm going to cross over here. And here we got the view from this road. This is one of the main reasons why people tend to rent from here, because you can see all the way to the national park. It's quite incredible. But again, you're paying for that view. So don't be too surprised if you see really high prices, because I mean, come on. That view is just incredible. You can't get that anywhere. There are some hotels up on the main road that you can get though that do have a nice view and all that, and are not quite as expensive, but you always have to keep that in mind. Here's a really nice villa, Costa Vida. A lot of people have trouble finding that one. I remember I one time had to go there for work and I got lost, the people I had to invite got lost, everybody got lost. So there it is if you guys are wondering. And this is the Casa Diamante. As you can tell, it has a little diamond there. You can use that as a reference point. I'm not really sure what's up here. It's been there forever. And now we are coming up to Calle Playitas. A lot of people tend to get lost and confused about this too. This road, you need a 4x4, but if you take it all the way down, you will get to the beach. The far end, the Playitas end of the beach. But you definitely need a 4x4, it gets rough as you keep going down. And this is a dangerous curve, guys. Go slow here, you never know how fast people are going. If you keep going down here, you're gonna get to Arenas del Mar. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is down that Playitas road just behind me, there's a lot of Airbnbs. So if someone says to you that your Airbnb is down that road, now you know where to go. Down this Arenas del Mar road, I'm not sure if there's a lot of Airbnbs, but I've definitely seen villas, so it might be helpful for you guys. And then here's our famous double way sign. And a beautiful view. And here's actually, this is nice. This is fairly new. We're gonna keep going. There's your little list of what we're gonna see along the way. And yeah, this, like I said earlier, this corner is really bad. So be careful. There's been cars that have literally fallen down, and I don't think anybody really wants that, right? That view is just stunning. This building is brand new. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Initially, these people had put electric fences, and so many people were against it because the animals were walking there. And the monkeys were getting hurt by it, so they ended up changing it. Which is amazing, because that's just awful that they would do that in the first place, right in the jungle. You probably notice everybody's waving at me. I'm a little known around here. Right now we're coming up to Makanda Hotel, Makanda by the sea. Don't mind that massive pile of garbage, guys. Sorry about that. Must be garbage day. This is one of the super high-end hotels, adults only, and it is beautiful. Some of the rooms have saltwater pools. It's just incredible. Here's Vista Ocean Suites. I think this is a little bit more private. Boutique hotel event venue. This one is a little newer, I believe. Again, looking at our view, this cliff just goes around in a big circle. This is one of the most twisty roads in the area. Oh wow, they're building something new up there too. Some new villas. Secret beach home. Oh, this place has been here for a while, actually. Tortuga Landing. Okay, that's new. I've never seen that. Wow, there's a lot going on here. It's great to see this all post-pandemic. Oceans 2, Manuel Antonio. And then here they're clearly constructing something new. Guys, we're going up. We are. And it's gonna keep going up. Here's the entrance to Oceans 2, in case you were wondering. They have happy hour from 5 to 6 every day. Alright, there's a lot of car stuff happening here. I'm gonna pull over to the side, check it out. It's like a tight ass corner. See what I mean, guys? Drive slow. Alright, we're going down again. Amazing. So, whew. I never told you guys why Sarah's not with me today. Sarah had some other things to do, unfortunately. But you know, we're busy people. We got lives. And this is easy, so I just thought I'll just come and show you guys. No big deal. Okay, so here we are coming up to Terraza by Isimo Suites. I personally have never been there, but some people that I have met over the years have told me that the breakfast is divine. And here we have a whole other side of view, the other side of the ocean. And there's also like some villas here. I'm not too aware of what's going on with these, but in case you guys ever need to know that there are villas here. And look at this view, it's incredible. There's pretty much the Marina Pez Vela. And all that other side is like Cocal, Paquita, Damas. Incredible. There's nothing more amazing than living on top of a mountain. Not really sure what this is. Some sort of workshop. Alright, now we are coming up to MA Fitness, Mount Antonio Fitness. This is the gym in the area. It used to be way up in the corner near the plaza that where we began today. And now it is part of Shana Hotel, which is just down below. And so apparently this gym is great. The schedule for me is not the best. That's why I don't make use of the gym. Beautiful. So here's the gym, MA Fitness. Here's Shana Hotel. This place is huge. This is more like a resort. You guys can come here for just dinner. You guys can come for lunch. They have pizzas, they have a sushi day, they have a little bit of everything. And one of the benefits of going to the gym there and paying for your gym membership is that you can use the pool and the facilities for free. So that's kind of a good thing. Or if you are staying in the hotel, obviously you have access to the gym along with your stay. This is Shana. There's like a pretty little walkway. You don't have to walk on the road. Check out what we have to walk through. Dun, 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 dun. So, I've been here quite a few times. They have happy hour. I've been here for the sushi day. And the swimming pools are huge. They're beautiful. They get pretty busy on weekends, and if they're having events or DJs, sometimes they have DJs there. So just so you're aware. But they also have package deals. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper and more resort style, this might be your place to go. I'm out of breath, guys. Jeez, I'm only going down. A long walkway. But this is a huge property. Just huge. One of the things I noticed about the clients who go to this hotel is they say constantly that the monkeys are all over the balconies. And this is great if you've never seen monkeys before, but also you have to be super careful because monkeys are not always the nicest, and they will go into your room and or steal your things if you leave them laying around. So you gotta be careful about that. One of the benefits of staying at this hotel, aside from seeing monkeys all over the place, is that it is right next to Bizan's beach. Playa Bizan's. And so we're almost there. Just gonna keep walking down here. And if you are gonna drive down here, you need to pay for parking. There's guys who watch your car and help you to park without falling into the ditch. So generally it costs about 2,000 colones. You shouldn't pay them more than that. And you can go and spend your day at the beach. So I'll show you guys where the entrance is here. If you guys remember, we've been here quite a few times. Bizan's Beach is okay. So we stopped here on the day that we went to the Reto Mai tour, or not tour, but hike. And also, we spent a day here with my good friend Chompy, Edwin. And the entrance is just right down here. And remember, there's a garbage can here, so if you come with garbage, don't forget to bring it and throw it away. And you would just enter here where these nice people are going down. Right now, okay, so what is at the end of this road is one lonely hotel. And that hotel is what some have said to be the best hotel in the area. I've never been, I don't know. But it's got an incredible view. It's right at the top of this hill. And I'm running out of breath. This hotel is named Hotel Parador. This is one of the hotels that I mentioned that has shuttle service throughout the day, but I think it only goes until a certain time. So you kind of have to figure that out. But generally when people tell me that they're gonna stay here, I tell them it's best that you rent a car. If not, be prepared to spend quite a bit on taxis. One of the things about taking a taxi here is they charge you more just to go down the main, like this road from the main road because it's much further out of their way. Unfortunate, but true. Guys, am I really doing this? This is a lot. This is beautiful. Look at all these trees. I'm literally in the jungle, but on a concrete road. Alright, I think I'll come to here because I don't know if I should really be entering right now. But here's your entrance to Parador. Wow, guys, I'm out of breath. So that's the end of the road. And now I have to walk back up. So right now I'm gonna jump back to the main video and we will carry on the main road. Here we've got a realty office.
And we have
friend of ours.
Fascinating real estate agent right in there.
And then here is the bank machine. So if you guys need to grab money, you can go here. Little heads up though, they charge a lot of money if you take it out from there. And we're just gonna go in here right now and get some AC for a moment. Cheers. Cheers. Something to refresh us. So here we also have a local clothing shop. They have all kinds of neat little stuff in here. All kinds of neat little stuff. Time to carry on with our walk in the sun. Whew. Yeah, I would definitely not recommend walking so much at this time of day, guys. I would probably suggest to do this very early morning, if not late afternoon.
Really? I would suggest this never, ever. Don't.
I mean, I used to do this every single morning from my place to the beach, which is nice because it's cold almost. No sun. Here we've got one of the better restaurants in the area, Cafe Agua Azul. Oh my god, the taxi's in the way. And there's actually another little shop just in there too.
Oh yes, this is the shop.
Cute. There's also some apartments down here. I know that they also have Airbnbs. Do you remember what it's called? It's like Villas El Parque.
Yeah, Villas El Parque. And then down there, guys,
we've got Pacific Canyon Drive.
Exactly.
Where there are a lot of villas and apartments, Airbnbs, and they are really nice. Like
really, really nice.
Really high end. If you want something nice with a group of people, I'd recommend going there. And now we're coming up to the sports bar slash, is it technically a dive bar?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I know that's not a pleasant name, but it's kind of like a descriptive word.
Yeah.
It's not a dive bar, it's a sports bar. Let's just put it that way for now. Yeah. And they've got the best chicken wings in the area. And they have
the burgers.
Yes, the burgers are massive, right?
Yes.
Delicious, massive burgers. And they have live music almost every other night, right?
Pretty much.
They have a lot of live music, and if you want to watch any games, go there. they're filling up their gas right now to cook you a delicious meal. It is also attached to Byblos, which is a hotel. And it says casino there. I mean, it used to be much more of a casino, and there still is a tiny little casino in Jolly Rogers if you are into gambling. And then here's the road that's down to Pacific Canyon Drive, like we just mentioned. Do you know much about this place?
Underneath?
Uh-huh.
No, not really.
It's always been there, but I've never heard anything about it.
Yeah. I've
Interesting.
seen a couple pictures. It looks beautiful.
Ooh.
Like you drive down here, like it has its own driveway. You drive all the way down, and it has a beautiful ocean view, and it's amazing.
Cool. Here's our little India. We were talking about this earlier. The food is really, really good there. It's a really, really cool place. It has a swimming pool, and it has a pretty good vibe. Pretty good vibe. If you come along here in the morning, you'll see lots of monkeys too, climbing along here. And something that's kind of interesting is you'll see that there's like a little pine tree here, but you'll notice that it's not actually a pine tree. This is how we hide our towers. We blend them into the jungle, guys. Kind of a cool fact. Here we are coming to Villas Nicolas, another place to stay.
So they're like mini villages which are managed individually. They're all private, so you can find them on Airbnb.
What?
As individual.
I had no idea.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, hello, bus. Do you know if this jungle night tour still is like a thing?
It should. Why?
I don't know. I never see anyone around here.
No, they don't do it here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
They go near the national park because the national park closes at 4.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they go like down near the national park.
Put the little
So pretty much
forest.
Yeah, what the green teak thing does here is that if you have snakes at home, well, if you live here and snakes somehow get into your garden or into your home and you find crocodiles or something, they pretty much go to your house, they pick them up, and then they keep them as rescues if necessary, or they set them loose.
Oh, okay.
Either one of those.
That's good to know.
They do have a couple, you know, they have like crocodiles, they have a couple turtles.
Yeah, because I've been there once when I was a kid, but that's why I said, is it still existing?
Well, there's another butterfly garden, which is a lot more impressive. And a medicinal plant park, which is called Biophilia Park.
Oh, okay. That's between kind of Capos and the gas station. Okay,
exactly. It's more
La Managua, we could say.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, so right now we're passing Si Como No. The restaurant is just behind us, one of the main restaurants. There's a few different restaurants in the property. And there's one right by the pool. And interesting fact about this area, most places you can go, for example, hotels, places with swimming pools, you can go and just hang out for the day as long as you're buying something. Yeah. Most places will let you do that. Actually, I think I want to do a tour of that one day.
Yeah, but sometimes just keep in mind when it's high season, like right now, because it's happened to me where I go.
And they say no?
And I'm like, hey, I'm just going to spend the day on the beach, and they're like, it's kind of high season right
Too
now.
full. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you have to be respectful to the paying clients first.
Yeah.
And here we are coming up to another bus stop, guys. And actually, the bus stop from Si Como No, there's a bus stop right there in front of the hotel. You can see that little green stall there.
He was just saying hi to the camera.
Everybody.
Yeah.
This is like a nice little spot to walk. You gotta be careful in the rainy season though, because this gets really slippery.
Yeah.
So we've got the bank here, and then there's also a real estate office there. I'm pretty sure there's like an apartment there or something. I don't know if people live there or if you can rent that. And here we have Hotel Villa Roca. This is a very gay-friendly spot, if that's something you are looking for. Actually, in reality, the whole area is pretty LGBTQ plus friendly.
Yeah.
And then here we've got a couple of villas, some nice houses, an empty property for sale if you are looking. This one has a really nice view. I've gone in there before and went to the top of the hill. It's pretty cool. And here actually we're also passing the falls at Manuel Antonio. I could not say that properly, the falls at Manuel Antonio. And they're actually also the owners of El Santuario Canopy Adventure. If you guys remember that, or if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. I did a video of that just not too long ago. And actually here, if you can see this little car over here, that is a medical service car where they will come to you and do COVID tests, or what else can they do? Can they?
Pretty much, yeah. If you have any emergencies, this is specifically Línea Vital, which is downtown. So if there's any emergencies that require to be assisted in the room with preference, the reception can just call them. They'll come right over and they'll assist you in your room. Or same if you just want to get COVID tests done, if you are worried you have a couple of symptoms or just because of commodity that you want to be taken in your room, they'll come over and they'll do it right there for you. Great
Perfect.
service. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it with them a few times too. It's pretty good. Here we've got a lovely parking space.
Oh, they have the nicest view right here.
Oh yeah.
Apparently
They don't like sharing their view.
Yeah, they're like, you're not.
I think some people here are a little bit fussy about their view. A beautiful hibiscus flower. Alright, so we've got a bus stop right here. This one is right in front of Salinas. If you're staying at Salinas or if you're going to El Avion, the famous airplane restaurant bar, you can go to this bus stop right here. This is Salinas, the world famous hostel.
Yeah, you can find a bunch all over the place. Expensive beer, but live music on Wednesdays.
And a good time.
And a good time on the weekends.
Yeah,
You know?
they've got like swimming pool, everything. You can just go and hang out, have some drinks with your friends.
Oh, and the top part is super nice.
Yeah,
For one
and
right
they
up there.
also have a co-working space. So if you are in the area and you're looking for a good place to work with decent Wi-Fi, going up there is
That's
your
the place to
best
go.
bet.
Yes.
And yeah, so the bus stop to go back to Capos from Salinas would be right behind us there, that kind of concrete thing that says moon. So this is the famous Avion. And can you guys tell that I've been here before? So this place has been around for many, many years now, and this is actually where I started out in Costa Rica. I lived right around here. Interesting fact about me. And the restaurant's pretty good. It's very big. You can hold events here, and it has an incredible view. Oh, and there's a bakery now. I forgot to mention that.
I'm in the mood for a nice filled chocolate.
Bakery, it's called Baguette. I think they've got all kinds of things, right? I think it's the one place where you can actually buy a quality croissant. All right, so we're coming down this curve now, and basically from here and for a little while, we're gonna be on the property of Hotel Costa Verde. El Avion is technically, well, it is owned by Costa Verde as well. It's all kind of one big property with several different restaurants, really big hotel space. They also do like wood carvings, and they have a zip coaster. And this is the famous El Wagon Pizza. I think they're just opening now, actually. Or maybe not yet. Voila! They have pretty good pizza here. Pizza's a very common food here, to be honest with you guys. Very common food.
Very common food, yeah.
Everyone loves pizza here. Wood-fired. But yeah, this is one of the most well-known. So we're coming up here to the zip coaster. How are we looking with our floors? Zip coaster for 12 bucks.
Sometimes you can see sloths up in, well, once you're here, you'll realize that most of the trees go over the roads.
Like check this out.
Tunnel.
We're literally being canopied over.
Also, sometimes you can see sloths crossing. There's like a rope right in front of us that you'll see in a second.
Oh, true. That's a good point. Yes. I remember a long time ago, Costa Verde made a point to put these ropes all over the place. They're called monkey bridges. And it allows the monkeys to cross safely and not get hurt. And it's really great because a lot of other places had seen that and started the initiative to start building them throughout Manuel Antonio more frequently.
Exactly. So you can see tons of monkeys, squirrel monkeys, TT monkeys,
howlers,
monkeys, howlers. You can see even sloths crossing the rope sometimes.
It's so cool.
And it's really cool. It's just an experience just to be driving and just see them.
You're just like, oh my god, a sloth.
Yeah. So that's also really
I often find, especially at nighttime, I always see them at nighttime usually.
Sloths are night creatures, yeah, for sure. They're nocturnal.
Yeah, so like if you ever, I always tell people, if you haven't seen a sloth yet, and if you haven't gone to the park yet, or if you're not planning to go to the national park, definitely try to drive around at nighttime, and when you do so, look up. I mean, maybe not if you're the driver, but just look up.
But yeah, there's definitely tons to see. I was like a couple months ago, I was driving down here. Oh, look at that eagle. Yeah, see, there's tons to see.
Wildlife
I was literally
everywhere.
driving down the same road, and I saw a literal ocelot crossing the road right here from one side to the other. That was just amazing to watch.
And if you guys don't know what an ocelot is, it's like a little, it's like a miniature jaguar kind of thing. It's really
slightly
cool.
bigger than a domestic cat, but it's not as big as a jaguar. It's smaller, but they're just beautiful to watch.
It's so cool, and they're pretty rare because they're very shy animals, just like a regular wild cat would be.
Yeah.
We have arrived to La Cantina Barbecue and Grill. And this is the reception to Costa Verde, actually. And this hotel is quite famous for their hotel rooms that are made out of airplanes.
Airplanes, yeah. Even right past the reception, you can find Anaconda Restaurant. And they literally have a whole piece of airplane just as decoration where you can just go and see the whole...
It's like a viewing point.
A viewing point, which is beautiful.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. This is a really neat hotel.
Yeah.
This place used to be really bumping. I don't know about it right now. Have you been recently?
Post-COVID, I haven't.
Okay, yeah.
But same guys, you can find Son Duo here playing live music.
Oh yeah, they do have live music here quite a lot. And it's a huge space. They've got an upper floor and a lower floor. Usually the live music is just down here, around the corner. And they focus on wood-fired food. It's pretty good. I mean, steak, yum yum. And here's the bus stop that I was talking about earlier. You guys can wait literally right in front of the Cantina sign and the bus will stop for you. And on the other side is the one to go towards Quepos. So here's Hotel Arboleda. I really don't know too much about it. Do you know anything about it?
No, not really, but I do know there's a couple rental houses down there.
And it attaches to the beach at some point, right? Here's Rafael Terrazas and more people waving at us. Hello.
People waving.
This place has a really great view, and I saw a post on Instagram last night of someone getting like their best seafood, or no, the best steak they've had on their entire trip in Costa Rica. So the last time I went, it was pretty good. I had a sopa de marisco, seafood soup, in leche with milk.
I usually just go for drinks.
Okay. And they have live music too, right?
And I think so sometimes. But I haven't gone. I just go sunset there, guys. It's really beautiful. You see
the view
both.
is incredible.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're talking about the view and I'm not showing you. This is pretty much the exact same view. You probably also recognize this view from a lot of my Instagram if you follow me. If you don't, go check that out right now. Emma Fair. Emma in Costa Rica, guys. Sarah Reed.
Sarah Reed.
Now, this is the part that gets a little tricky for walking. I'm almost falling over. So we've got this beautiful view here, and it actually looks like it might rain this afternoon if you look out to the ocean, because you can't see very far. If you look out there, it's very cloudy. But look at that view, guys. This is Manuel Antonio.
This is Manuel Antonio, guys.
This is our home, guys.
This is our home. And it can be your home for only $19.99.
So this part you gotta be pretty careful. If you can see, it gets pretty tight down there. You see that bus going down? This is a point where you might wanna hop on that bus at the Cantina stop. And you can get out. We'll show you where you could get out. That's a good spot. There's a few different spots where you could get out depending on where you wanna go. But yeah, I don't necessarily recommend walking here too much because it's maybe not the safest, but we are risking our lives today for you.
Yeah, this is for the people. We do it for the people.
We do it for the people, we do it for you. Yeah. All right, so try not to get squished into the side of the road here. As soon as we can, we'll step down here. You want to be very careful walking here in the rainy season because you will slide right into that. It's like right where the rain goes, and it turns into a bit of a river because it rains so often, pretty much every afternoon, and then it just gets a bit mucky. Mucky. And actually, from Costa Verde, you can exit that little entrance there as well. And that way it makes you even closer to the beach if you're staying at Costa Verde. Here, we will step right into this leafy pile. Look at this, guys. We're walking in the jungle. We're literally walking right next to the jungle. All right, guys. This is one of the few places in Menlo Antonio that has a sidewalk. And I think that's thanks to Costa Verde. That's the entrance to Costa Verde if you're closer from the beach. But warning, there's a really steep hill there. And this is actually an apartment that is a part of Costa Verde as well. All right, guys, we're getting so close to the beach.
We're so close.
You can actually feel the ocean breeze now. Oh, look at the pelicans too.
Oh, look at the pelicans.
All right, guys, so this is like the last curve of going down a hill. So this is one of the great places to park if you're looking for parking by the beach. It costs 3,000 colones. That's about $6, $6 to $7, depending on the conversion rate at the time. They've got showers, chairs, bathrooms.
Sometimes they even sell smoothies. Sometimes they're even doing a little barbecue down there.
There you go.
Great.
They've got a little bit of everything, and there's so much space to park, so you don't even have to worry. And it's not difficult parking either. It's literally just a big grass field.
Exactly.
Very nice and easy. Oh man, and we're coming up to Karahe.
Another reason why you should get the app and take the bus.
Yeah, guys, I highly do not recommend doing this. It is hot, it is rocky, slippery, and unpleasant.
So one thing about Karahe, guys, is that it has a really nice little setup down literally at the sand of the beach. Like these really cute little tables, wooden tables with umbrellas that are really nice, and they'll bring the food and the drinks and everything to you.
Yeah, I love
really
it there.
Good price.
Yeah, it actually is really good.
Yeah.
And here we're coming up to a fairly new place called The Fringe. And this is a place for you party animals. Or you brunch goers. One or the other.
Yeah.
And so,
very nice little
yes, it's very
place.
cute, very updated and trendy. And they also sell umbrellas, like fancy little umbrellas and picnic setups on the beach that you guys can go and check out.
What is it called? Like those boards that they do with pepperoni?
Charcuterie.
Oh, they have those up there.
Yeah, so they do like charcuterie boards. They do everything for you. They'll even set up a bonfire and all that fun stuff. And on Thursdays, Fridays, and I believe Saturdays, they do like full-blown party time. You're gonna have a lot more of these going on.
Yeah.
Also, this is a bus stop right here.
This is a bus stop.
And
Right across.
to be honest with you, this is one of my favorite bus stops because it leads to the beach. And there's more than one that leads to the beach, but this is the one that leads you to the part of the beach that's a little more quiet, less touristy, a little more comfortable. We call it La Zona Verde. And from here you can also walk to Playitas.
Yeah,
And
a mini market.
There's a new supermarket here too, so you can buy your drinks, your water, your beer, your snacks, whatever you want right there before you hit the beach. And you're just gonna go straight down here to get to the beach. And then here, also right next to it, actually we should show that cool sloth thing. We've got the Igloo, the famous Igloo Hotel. They've got a bar, and they've got hotel rooms that are literally the shapes of igloos. We'll pass by there in a second to show you guys. Also, here is another bus stop if you're going back to Quepos after your day at the beach. And you don't have to worry about being sandy, sweaty. Everyone else does it, so. Oh, what are they building there?
I don't know.
Ooh la la.
Like little tarima.
That'd be cool. Or maybe they're building a new party space there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is another really great place for nightlife.
Yeah. And also they have a restaurant called Casa Planta. And same, they have vegan options, vegetarian options for those who...
Yeah. And now we've got to go along this little curve. And at some point we're gonna get to the beach. Some point, guys. This is our way to the national park as well, if you were wondering. We're gonna go the same way. Here we're coming up to Hotel Coco Beach. Oh, and this is new as well, beachfront villas. They've been building this for a long time. Alright, so we're just gonna go through this little strip here and then we're gonna get essentially to the beach. Again, highly recommended that you just hop on the bus. This is just really quite unpleasant. It's too hot, guys.
And we've lived here.
Hola! We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close. This Casi Cielo Pizzeria. Have you gone? Have you tried their pizza?
No.
Like we said earlier, guys, there's so many places to get pizza here. We're waiting for your opinions. If you guys know about it, let us know. And here is Hotel Coco Beach. Wow, look how beautiful it looks with those flowers.
Yeah. It's really nice.
And also, I think the bus will stop here, right?
Yes, the bus will stop.
This is a bus stop for you guys. Dun, 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 dun. We're also gonna leave the map for the bus stops at some point here for you guys. We've got Hotel Verde Mar, another place I've yet to try. There are so many places here, guys. This will be an adventure soon come. What we're coming up to is a little area where you can enter the beach. However, you need to be a little bit aware of something here, where if you see those guys standing there, something to keep in mind is if they try to stop you and tell you that they're national park guides and try to sell you a tour, you want to just drive right past them and they'll try to stand in front of your car and you just need to keep going.
Yeah,
essentially,
tour.
because they in the end of at the end of the day, they won't help you and they'll potentially rip you off. So just be aware of that. And if you need a guide, send me a message or send Sarah a message.
Check out our
and we'll
website.
hook you up with reliable people.
Exactly.
Just don't get hassled by these people and everything will be good. But once we pass these guys, we're gonna show you a great spot to enter the beach where you can hang and have a really chill day with not too many people. And also where you see that green car, there is a bus stop. Yeah, there's a bus stop there. I personally don't recommend hanging out at that bus stop because these same people will sort of hassle you. But hey, sometimes desperate times, desperate measures.
Yeah.
You can also get picked up by the bus here going towards the beach. So if you go down this road, you're gonna follow all the way along. You're not gonna listen to anyone about parking stuff. And you're gonna go in towards the beach and you're gonna find the most relaxed place where you can park your car and enjoy your day at the beach. And here we are so close now, guys. We're like literally 100 steps away from the main Manuel Antonio strip. Beach strip, I guess I should say, because we already talked about the downtown. Yeah. And we're pooped, guys.
I am, yeah.
I don't know if the beer like helped or not. I feel like it kind of just
Really? I feel like
it's helping, but
Like, I'm ready to sit down and have some more beach.
It's extraordinarily hot. Yeah, me too. Here, I just want to show you this. So what I was talking about a minute ago, where you're gonna enter your car with your car to get to the beach and park and just relax, it's gonna be in there. Just make sure not to park right on the middle of the road because other people need to get through.
Yeah. Maybe don't.
Please don't. And go slow because it's a bit bumpy. And guys, we have officially made it to Manuel Antonio Beach. Well, this is technically Playa Esperilla Norte because Playa Esperilla Sur is in the park and Manuel Antonio Beach is in the park as well. So here you can get all kinds of things. You can get surf lessons, you can get beach chairs, you can get parasailing tours. But here's the thing, guys. Like I said to you earlier about the national park guides and stuff like that, it's better you go through someone reliable and trustworthy, such as these two angels in front of you.
We know it. We know the people.
We know
guys.
everyone around here.
Yeah.
We can help you set up your entire vacation here in Manuel Antonio.
With insurance, and you're going to be safe with people that are actually going to give you a worthwhile tour.
Exactly.
And not people that are going to charge you $50 for 30 minutes and they...
Exactly. We're going to help you guys to have the best time possible. So just keep that in mind when you're coming here. We're here to help. Back to programming. Look at this incredible beach, guys. The tide is not high, but it's not low. We've also got our local garbage cans in case you have a lot of garbage, because here it's a really big thing to not leave your garbage around. No. Okay, so there's the national park, guys. That's like the inside portion. Whew. And we also have warnings about rip currents, so make sure you know what you're doing when you're in the water. And there's a new restaurant, actually, El Barco.
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried it?
No, not yet.
Alright. Okay. Huh, maybe we'll have to try it today. And there's Baldy's Fresh. This is a really good place, actually. I really like it to come and get breakfast or even lunch. And you can just sit there and watch the ocean if the truck is not in the way. There's also all sorts of jewelries that you can buy here as well, if you're into those sort of souvenirs. Beach clothing, supermarket. This is actually the Super Joseph again. Wow, it looks like they're building a second floor. No, say it.
They also have like pre-made sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
And then here's another restaurant. So yeah, we're gonna turn up here, because I don't know if a lot of you know about this. No, say. And actually right behind me is the bus stop, one of the bus stops that you can get out at if you're going to the beach. Sorry, the national park. Also the beach. And the bus stop to get back to Capos is right behind me here. Can you tell that we're melting it? So yeah, here's another bar slash restaurant you can hang at. Here's another one right here. And actually there's an iguana tourist here. I never saw that until now. Me either. Interesting. They used to be only in Capos. Now that makes sense as to why I'm seeing the people that work there all the time. Uy, my, qué calor.
Qué calor, mi compa.
We're definitely searching for shade at this point. Like, am I a tomato yet? Or does the flower contrast me so I don't look like it? This was a long walk, guys. We should see how many steps we've taken at the end of this. Even though we did cheat a little bit on the bus, but you know.
Yeah,
I'm glad we did.
Like 3 minutes on the bus.
It was literally one stop, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep going down this little road. This is like, if you're driving to the park, this is the way you're gonna come. We'll show you the other way on our way out if you're walking or taking the bus. But if you take the bus, you can also get off at that stop that I mentioned earlier and just walk here as well. So this is like where you're gonna see a lot of people walking around in bikinis.
Oh, guys.
Costa Linda.
Costa Linda. You can get like a 2,500 colones breakfast.
Oh my God.
Which includes pinto, or never mind.
They raised the price.
They raised the price.
Sorry guys, we don't mean to false advertise.
Yeah.
But that's still not too bad.
But it includes fruits, pancakes, pinto and eggs, bread and coffee.
That sounds lovely.
Free coffee. Okay.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's a cute spot.
Yeah.
Pretty cute
You're
spot.
super close to the national park. If you want to go to the national park on your own and you already have the tickets and you haven't eaten breakfast, because remember, you cannot take food into the park.
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't do it, guys.
So
They'll take it from you.
Exactly. So this is a great place to just stop by if you're on your way to the national park, have a quick, full breakfast. And
not spend too much.
And not spend too much.
And then make your way exactly the way we're going. Here's a little boutique hotel we've got here. Oh, look, a little souvenir shop as well. I never saw that before. And then here we've got Hotel Villa Bosque and Playa España Hotel. This is where Morpho is too, right?
And Morpho is all the way, yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? I've never been. We should go sometime.
We should go. Great. That's been the best steak I've had in my life.
Well then.
And best
You heard the girl speak. Let's go get a nice steak someday.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are so close. We are so close. I cannot tell you about this. So here's one of your main spots if you're going to be buying souvenirs before you go to the park. I mean, let's be honest, I think there's a few different spots where you can get stuff. This might be a little bit higher price, but if you're looking for convenience, this is your place to go.
Okay guys, so it's very important that you keep in mind that the national park does not actually have public parking if you come in your own car. So you can, no, gracias. And you can park right here in the private parking lots and you pay for it.
Look at all that. There's lots of parking for you guys. This is the inn on the park. We've got some more souvenirs.
Bien,
Oh my God, what a beautiful you are.
Oh, thank you.
Don't worry because I'm gay.
We're not worried.
I got beautiful stuff here, 23. Maria, ¿cómo estás?
Look guys, you can get some cute little sloth toys. You're officially Maria.
I'm officially
Look at all these cute clothes. Oh look, and there's a little natural fruit juice shop there. Okay, Maria. El Faro. This is a container hotel, but it has incredible views. Wow, guys, there's a lot of souvenirs here. I feel almost overwhelmed. I don't know what to buy. Well, you know me, I'm not gonna buy much, but I don't need souvenirs. Here's a Millennium Hotel if you're looking. Hostel. It's a hostel, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always thought it was a hostel. Well, this is it if you're looking for it. It's literally steps away from the park.
Oh, what is that?
Ooh. Oh wow, there's a little cafe here too. I didn't see that before. And here's Donde Alex. You can come and get your breakfast here if you want before you go to the national park. They also have some of these clay pots. And there's another Super Joseph here if you guys are looking for a nice cold drink before you go to the park. People here are extremely friendly, as you can tell. And there's a lot of people. Here we go. You guys probably recognize this from my Manuel Antonio National Park video. Here you guys can get a Coco Loco.
Yes, Coco Loco.
Delicious? All right. You are nowadays supposed to buy the tickets online, so you can enter there. And here is the hotel, literally right next to the park, Hotel Sambara. They have a they have a great sushi restaurant on the top floor with a swimming pool right next to it too. And I think right here we've got some gelato, but they're not open yet. So yeah, here we are guys. Manuel Antonio National Park. Go check out my video if you haven't seen it yet with our favorite tour guide, Jason.
And now we're gonna take a little shortcut.
Okay, we're gonna go this way. And this is a tip for you guys. You don't have to walk all that way back around if you don't have your own car. If you haven't parked back here, you're gonna come down this little laneway. And down this laneway, it's gonna get us back to the beach. Here's a cute little restaurant, El Chante.
And breakfast is cheaper here.
Oh, guys, you can get your breakfast here.
For $2,200.
And it's literally right next to the park. And they have happy hour too for $5.
Damn.
That's a good price for this area. That's a good price. But it's not happy hour yet, guys. It's walking hour. Villa Prats. Never heard of this place either. Alright, so we're gonna kind of come through here. There's actually parking right here, it says. I wonder how they do that. And we're gonna get to the beach. The final bus stop, guys. The final bus stop. Here's another souvenir spot too. It's pretty cute. Got silk. Alright guys, now a while back this bridge was not in the best condition, so let's take a look-see of how it's doing now. Here's some signs to use as a point of reference. Wow guys, this bridge is looking like it's in pretty good condition. We're good to go. Listen to that wildlife. Alright guys, we're pretty darn close to the beach. We can actually see and feel the sand on the ground around us. We're getting there. Here's some more cute souvenirs, smoking products, drinking products, whatever you need. There's a cool towel with a map. We should make a towel with a map of Manuel Antonio. Ooh. And one of you and me at the end.
Yeah.
Hola. Alright guys, we have made it back to the main Manuel Antonio Road. You can get your pipa fria if you want it, your cold coconut. And we're just gonna walk this way a little bit to show you exactly where the bus stop is. But here's the main beach. And actually, Alejandro Surf School is right in here as well if you want to go surfing. We can book that for you. And right here is Hotel Manuel Antonio. This one is right in front of the beach, so it's pretty perfect. And right in this little area, you can see monkeys and sometimes even wild deer. Yes, that sounds crazy, but you can see wild deer here. Mainly at nighttime, so you have to kind of skulk in the dark to see them, but you will see them. And here is our bus stop. This is the final bus stop of the route along Manuel Antonio from Quepos. And this is how you're gonna get back to Quepos. Or you can stand over there, which we're gonna pass over in a minute. And this is also the bus stop to get on the bus to San Jose. How do you feel about this hike?
I feel exhausted. I am ready to head back for a beer and some bocas.
Yes, it's beer and boca time, guys. This has been a long walk.
Yeah.
Let's go. If you're gonna be getting on the bus to go back to Quepos from the park, it's gonna be right here. Right here. And this is also an area where you're gonna you wanna be a little bit careful about the parking situation, because a lot of people will try to charge you a lot of money for the parking when technically it shouldn't cost anything.
Yeah.
So if you really want to be on at the beach and go parking and stuff like that, we recommend going back to the other one where it costs the same if not less, and you get showers, bathrooms, and you can sit on the beach all day. But if you don't mind paying a little bit extra to go to the park for the convenience, go for it. I'm toast.
Me too.
Alright guys, as of 20 minutes ago, we've done about 10,000 steps today. Guys, this is like, don't do this. Just don't even do it to yourself unless it's like 5 a.m. Just get on the darn bus.
Just get on the bus, guys.
This is not worth it.
It's only 640 colones.
For two people.
For two people.
For one person, it's 320 colones. It's less than $1. It's
right
like,
now,
it's 50 cents.
And also because of the gas price, guys.
Just hop on a bus. Just hop on a bus. Just hop on a bus. Yeah. So much easier. All right, guys. We're going to get a beer. I need to sit the heck down. Sit these poor little legs down. My throat is done from talking to you guys all morning. So I think we're going to close out the video here. I hope you enjoyed this insane walking tour. I'm going to put all of the links and information about Monton down in the description area. We're gonna put all the details about Sarah and Menontonio Adventures down in the description. We're gonna put all our Instagrams, Emma Fair, all that extra stuff right down there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on our next wild walking adventure. Ciao.